my way. Tonight, he is sitting quietly, listening to others. We'll be back in a moment.
Before we get into that, Chris Wallace, who is in the VIP section, has a well-known guest. Chris?
That's right. It's the chairman of the board, Frank Sinatra, along with Mrs. Sinatra. You've been to conventions before, haven't you?
I've been to a few, yes, I have.
It's quite a scene, isn't it?
Yeah. It's pretty exciting. It usually is. I mean, we know pretty much what's coming all the time, but it's still a pretty exciting moment. Due to the fact I think it comes every 4 years rather than every year.
You're a big Ronald Reagan fan, aren't you?
Very big. He's an old friend, and I'm delighted he was nominated, and I think he'll make a wonderful president.
Now, you were once a liberal Democrat, and I guess
right.
You've become more conservative over the years. Some people say that's true of the country. Why is that?
I think maybe the liberal approach didn't work as well as it should have, and I think maybe a lot of us have moved away from it. It didn't fulfill a lot of the promises it was supposed to.
Some people say that Governor Reagan isn't qualified to run the country because he used to be an entertainer.
Oh, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Harry Truman played the piano. Nixon played the piano. They could entertain you also. I don't think that means anything.
You going to sing at the inauguration?
I don't know. I haven't been asked yet. I will. I'd be honored to be asked to do it if they ask me.
Frank Sinatra, thanks very much.
Okay.
Now to Garrett Utley on the floor.
The scene there with his lovely wife on his right, Barbara. He is a longtime friend of Ronald Reagan's, one of his most ardent boosters. He's sitting in Ronald Reagan, the nominee's box tonight. Another famous visitor to this convention.
Interrupting, but talking about nostalgia, and Glenn Scher is on the floor of the convention with Mr. Nostalgia himself, Frank Sinatra. Glenn?
I'm sitting here with Frank Sinatra and his wife, Barbara Sinatra, up here in the VIP section overlooking the entire convention. Mr. Sinatra, what brings you here this very evening?
Well, actually, we've been here a couple of days, Barbara and I have, and we came to watch what I'd hoped would happen, and it did happen. That Ronnie was nominated, and also to sell some automobiles for Chrysler.
How long have you been a Ronald Reagan for President fan?
Ever since he started running for the presidency. But I was a Ronnie Reagan fan when he was running for the gubernatorial job in California.
You're also a friend, I believe, of former President Ford, are you not?
Yes, we're all neighbors, as a matter of fact.
You got any insights into what went on yesterday?
I haven't the slightest idea, and I'm really as confused as anybody else.
Would you have liked to have seen a Reagan-Ford ticket?
I wouldn't have minded. I wouldn't have minded at all. I think it would have been well, they call it a dream ticket. The commentators kept calling it, and I think it's true. It would have been a dream ticket. Although Mr. Bush is a very capable man.
As you mentioned, you have been doing those Chrysler commercials. Should we be expecting to see a Frank Sinatra Reagan for President commercial pretty soon?
I wouldn't doubt it. If they want me to do it, I'd be happy to, sing some songs or do anything to help them get elected.
What do you think is important about a Reagan-Bush ticket?
Well, I think they're going to make a change in the way the nation has been running. I don't want to get into politics in regard to Carter and the rest of the people in Washington, but I think there should be a change.
Thank you very much, Frank Sinatra. Frank, back to you.
Thank you, Len, and thank you, old Blue Eye.
A couple of brief historical notes. You see Frank Sinatra there in the Reagan box. Frank Sinatra once was a big supporter of John Kennedy's, his race for the presidency, and after he got in the White House, and then there was sort of a falling out, and he turned to more conservative candidates. Now is a great supporter of Ronald Reagan, who he's known for many, many years in Hollywood and California.